BenettonTreviso have turned a few heads with their start to life in the Magners League, but the Leone were still awaiting their first point away from the Stadio di Monaco. With Italy facing the Pumas next Saturday in Verona, Franco Smith was without 9 first-team players, although the experienced Bianco-Verde side was led by Franco Sabaraglini, with the talented Toby Botez and Chris Burton linking up at half-back. Scotland head coach Andy Robinson agreed to allow players to represent Glasgow and Edinburgh so long as they weren't in his starting 15 to face the All Blacks, so read into that as you will. Rob Moffat was able to include Scott McLeod, Greg Laidlaw, Ben Cairns and Jim Thompson, while it was an all-new front row with David Young, the experienced Andrew Kelly and the eager-to-impress Kyle Traynor. Treviso become the first Italian club to play at Murrayfield, and they've been greeted by horrendous conditions as Edinburgh look to get their November off to a bang on Guy Fawkes night in the Scottish capital. Early kick by David Blair, who returns after the head knock he sustained last week. Kelly safely into the hands of Fraser McKenzie. Edinburgh look for their third home win in a row. Laidlaw to Houston. And it's an early penalty for Edinburgh as the Italian tacklers not releasing the man. Houston took the ball into contact and quite clearly no effort from the tackler to roll away. Penalty Edinburgh. Chris Patterson absent through international duties. David Blair takes over the kicking, and it's a solid start from the Edinburgh number 10. It's 3-0 to the home side. Captain Franco Sabaraglini with his first throw of the night finds his man. Now taken on by the number 8 Marco Filippucci. Botez to Burton, and Garcia caught in the midfield by Houston. Still Treviso have it though. Brendan Williams, Australian, steps off his left foot, breaks the first tackle of Scott McLeod, and then wins the penalty. Scott Newlands it was, not rolling away from the tackle. Good running it was by 32-year-old Brendan Williams. Skipped past Scott McLeod, and then Scott Newlands made the tackle but didn't roll away. It's been an impressive start to the Magners League for Toby Botez, and he adds another 3 points to his growing tally. Now Botez. Good running by Benjamin de Jager. Botez again, and bursting through is Gonzalo Padro. Chance there for Treviso. They still have the ball. Botez over the top. It's de Jager chasing it. The bounce of the ball goes the right way. It did, but then a great tackle by Greg Laidlaw to take the winger into touch before he could ground it. Well, Botez put over the kick, and it looked certain that the South African would score in the corner. However, it just sat up too much, and Greg Laidlaw got across and took the winger into touch. Sabaraglini finds Vermaak. The officials agree that it was straight, much to the disagreement of the home crowd. Treviso trudging on towards halfway. Edinburgh will do well to legally stop this maul. It's very impressive from the Italians. A great effort by the forwards. It's with Cornel van Zyl. Botez waits. Chance perhaps to release the backs, but it's very, very slow ball. Edinburgh are offside there though, so Treviso have the advantage. Burton spots the gap, half through, gets the pass away, which is knocked on. Back we come though for the penalty. Edinburgh were offside. Botez, good strike, and it is no less than Treviso deserve. They lead here at Murrayfield. It's 6-3 to the visitors. Thompson to Houston. Houston steps well, breaks through the tackle. He's got Thompson inside him. If he can find him, he can't, but continues all the way up to the 22. Great running by Houston. Laidlaw now to Blair. Trainer. Good tackle though. And here's Talai. Great strength by the Fijian. Talai going for the line and scoring. Brilliant play by Natani Talai. He gets his third try in an Edinburgh jersey. Well, it was really John Houston's running in the centre field that set that try up. Brilliant step by the centre, and then he powered all the way to the 22. Once it was recycled, Natani Talai got his big hands on the ball. And he broke the first tackle and used all his strength and power to crash over the line. David Blair, to the cheers of the home crowd, adds 2 more points, and it's now Edinburgh 10, BenettonTreviso 6. Sabaraglini, the captain, doesn't find his man, but does win a penalty, an infringement at the line out. Toby Botez takes his and Treviso's score up to 9. And it's just a 1-point game now. Edinburgh 10, Treviso 9. It's Andrew Kelly on his 110th appearance, looking for Mackenzie, who took his eyes off the ball. Edinburgh still managed to recycle it. Now through Trainer. Laidlaw. Now Andrew Kelly. Good upper body strength by the hooker. Laidlaw again. Lee Jones, great turn of pace, now looking for the chip over the top. He manages to collect it. Chance here for Edinburgh. Laidlaw switching the play and cross is caught. Here's McLeod. McLeod going nowhere fast though. Laidlaw. This time the switch to Robertson, cuts inside. Now Thompson out of one tackle, almost through the second, so close was Thompson, it's now Trainer. And Trainer gets to the line and scores. Well, it was really made by the quick step of Lee Jones. And then later on in the move, it came to Jim Thompson, he got to within inches of the line. The work was well done by the forwards, and Kyle Trainer from 2 yards out piled over. Edinburgh looking to put this game to bed in the final quarter. Talai steps inside. Laidlaw can't see the pass, but can see the line, and scrambling to within 2 yards. Advantage is coming to Edinburgh, but they fancy more. It's with Talai. The forwards pile in, but the penalty going against Treviso. They were offside. There was a chance there for a quick tap by Roddy Grant. He chose not to take it. And instead it will be David Blair from straight in front of the posts. Sensible decision by Roddy Grant. And it now makes the gap 9 points. Edinburgh 18, Treviso 9. Pick up by Barbieri, the only Treviso player on duty tonight in the Italy squad. Pavanello, knocked on by the captain, Sabaraglini. wins. A penalty for Edinburgh. Blair. And that one just dips over the crossbar. Fraser McKenzie in what is surely the last play for Edinburgh. Ross Sampson goes looking for it. But Leighton Hodges decides enough is enough, and Edinburgh have the victory in very testing conditions. Edinburgh will be happy to have 4 points in the bag. It's finished at Murrayfield. Edinburgh 21, BenettonTreviso 9. Well, on Bonfire.